What is up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Today we're going to cover a few topics from easily fishing to getting leather, spinning harpoon, and killing prey items. So we'll start off by getting the spinning harpoon. So the way we're going to acquire a spinning harpoon is it is going to be in river raids, and it's going to be in the River Rhine. I don't know the exact location, but there's a ton of videos on YouTube already. So once you get that, and then I will show you how to fish with it. Once we acquire a spinning harpoon, then, or even before then, actually run through this area and look for friends. So
I hear Eivor needs men. And by
in this case, the last
Eivor
one
needs
is the username of the player.
I'll be ready to serve when the time comes.
Hire your friends. That's the key here. Especially this week, because there is a requirement for hiring Jomsvikings. So that's the barracks. Another location you can find potential friends Jomsvikings is going to be right here where this gentleman's standing. I will suggest that if you want to, add me up on Ubisoft Connect. My Jomsvking.
All right.
The look does change semi-frequently, but this will be my Jomsvking. It is a level 5, so it is maxed out. It does run dual spears, which they not only are one of the fastest weapons in the game if you're using light attacks, but also the longest reaching. So this Jomsvking wrecks in river raids, in regular raids, in all of that.
I'm off. Be welcome.
If you can't find me right away in your barracks or any of the locations on the map where it shows the Jomsvking, check to see if you've hired all of your other friends first. Eventually I will show up. So on to our second location, which is what I do every day. So as you see, that is what this spinning harpoon is. I'm going to go to my world map, and I'm going to scroll all the way down here. This is raw video footage, so you do have to go through the insufferable load screens and such because I don't have a video editor. So before I go to my location, I will show this location. So as you can see in the photo, there's a lot of wild boar there. So if you need leather, that's our place to go, and that's just south of Winchestershire. So our second location here is actually going to be right here. One mistake I made in this game, as I am an endgame player, I have platinum trophy, etc., is I was constantly buying ingots, but what I didn't realize is that if you want to upgrade all your weapons and armor, your shortages in the end are going to be titanium, leather, and iron ore. Should have saved my money on the ingots as I was leveling up, but ingots, ignites, whatever. And just bought the other raw materials because I thought I would make enough in game, but nope. So as soon as we're on the top of the mountain, I'm gonna collect the iron ores. We're gonna drop down here for titanium. Gather these last 3 iron ores. So again, with the lights, it's not a good reflection of speed. We'll see it in combat. So first things first, I'm going to look around. There's one gold marker. There's the other. So for the first batch, I'll use my spears. These guys are putting up quite a fight. The guy running definitely has the ignits. How did I miss? Ooh, he's tricky. Apparently today I'm not very good at the game. But you can farm tungsten this way, and titanium. Our second group will be straight ahead of us. This time I'm going to use spinning harpoon. And there you go, 2 easy tungsten. But again, it's endgame. I don't remember how difficult it was earlier on. But I'm pretty sure at level 200, you should be easily handling that. 150 maybe, or earlier. So our next location is going to be... just east of Repton. There's a little pond there, and anything that's knee-deep water, you can use the spinning harpoon on. If you're farming fish for steel, or if you're farming them for the fishermen, this is a good way to get all the perch, brown trout, and salmon. So as I said, this is raw time, so... or raw footage, real time. When I spearfish, I have a slight advantage because I do have Odin's Gungnir, which will give you a little bit of distance, length. So let's see exactly where we have to go. This little pond here. Oh yes, across the water. Sometimes you can get lucky kicking a fish, if there are any around. Let me know in the comments if you know another shallow water area where you can farm fish. After you see my second location, which is by far the most popular. First things first, we're gonna get the iron ore. And that titanium. So we're just going to look around for some fish. This is generally the tactic for spearfishing. which although is quicker than regular fishing, but it's still not the ideal way. Each one of these fish also counts as prey items. So this week there is 25 prey items you need to kill, so you can do it rather quickly. I thought I killed him. What? It. So this is the pond if you need perch. I'm not doing so good right now. There is a large perch here, which I seem to keep missing. Either way, you get the gist of that. So then our second fishing spot, if you don't need perch, is going to be just northwest of Jorvik at the Olakena Tower. So you can also fish at the tower, however, it's deeper water, so it's going to be fishing. So I'll show you how to get those same fish much easier. So this will cover several things this week. Recruiting Jomsvikings, killing prey. There is a Danax one, I do believe, but you don't want to go fishing with those. They're just too slow. It's like I said, this water is full of fish also, but we have a much more effective technique. Punch occasionally, you might actually hit one. That was a large brown trout I just missed. And that's pretty much a straight shot down the hill. Again, our location. And as you see, there's a walkway with a separator. So all of this area is knee level up until about this point here. However, all of the fish can easily get by you. Wow, that was terrible. So bow fishing is another option, but it takes too long. How is that not on the fish? So this is where the beginning of the video matters, because as I said, spinning harpoon. So as you see in this little area, it's probably 20 fish. So what we're going to do is get the spinning harpoon happening. And we're fishing. That's how easy fishing is. I'll run it once more. And now there'll be a bunch that I have to collect. So you can also spear everything you missed. Also in these small sections too, sometimes the fish get caught in the map. So it's easy hunting like that. And just like that, you can farm fish, farm currency, do missions, all of that. And that is pretty much a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys all learned something that you didn't know already. I help you, you help the community. That's how it works. And thanks again, and keep your grind game strong.